Now, before I go on to the rekindling phase, the next phase, I just want to quickly say, please like this video if you found it helpful so far. Really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. It's just a button down there. So please like if you found it helpful. Now, on to the rekindling phase. This is the second phase of 3, and it's all about changing the way your ex sees you, helping them to forget the negative memories and the reasons they broke up with you, and hold on to more of the nostalgia, the happy memories. It's also about setting the stage for the third phase, which is reattraction. Now, one of the most important things you're going to be doing during the rekindling phase is making your ex miss you. Think for a second about how you would miss something, or what causes you to miss something or someone. Generally speaking, if you're very comfortable and used to having something or someone in your life, if that is suddenly removed from you or taken away from you, taken out of your life altogether, all of a sudden, that's what's going to make you miss that object or that person. And the exact same principle applies to your ex. If you just keep in contact with your ex every day and you sort of slowly fade away, they won't develop those feelings of missing you like you need them to in order to get them back. So that's what this no contact phase is all about. I've mentioned this in the first phase. You're not going to want to talk to your ex at all for about a month after the breakup. And that is one of the main goals of this. In addition to helping you get over your ex, it's also going to make your ex miss you. Now, scientists have proven that this actually happens, it comes to a peak around 3 weeks after the breakup. So 3 weeks of not hearing from you after being totally used to having you in their life, your ex is going to be missing you like crazy. And that's really important to your chances of getting them back. It's very important making your ex miss you, and that's why the no contact phase must occur if your ex is going to miss you. Another important thing about you want to be doing during the rekindling phase is working on changing yourself back into that attractive person that your ex fell for in the first place. So that involves basically a lot of sort of self-improvement things like going to the gym, getting new clothes, making new friends, being social, generally improving your life, moving forward, so that your ex sees you as a more than just their desperate ex that they're moving on from, and someone who's attractive, somebody who they actually are going to have second thoughts about breaking up with. So by doing all these sorts of things, like I said, being social, making new friends, going on dates if you can, going to the gym, buying new clothes, whatever it is, you're moving your life forward to make yourself more attractive to your ex so that they think to themselves, I wonder if breaking up with this person was such a good idea in the first place because, hey, look at how awesome they are. Look at how they're thriving since the breakup. And another thing that sort of ties into that is what I call covert jealousy. Basically, this involves making your ex jealous, which they will if you do this the way I'm going to talk about. You got to be careful with this, of course, because it does have some dangers associated with it, but it works extremely well. And what you need to do to generate this covert jealousy is basically date other people. Date other people. Go out on, even if it's not a date, even if it's just a hanging out with friends of the opposite sex, that's going to cause your ex to become jealous when they find out about it. So this covert jealousy can really help your cause and really make you look a lot more attractive in the eyes of your ex. As a matter of fact, there's something in evolutionary science called pre-selection, which is what this covert jealousy is based on. Basically, if your ex sees you being pursued by other men, other women, then they're going to want you more as well. They're going to assume that you're a high-value person and that they've made a mistake letting you go. So covert jealousy is an extremely important part of the rekindling phase. Now, the final part of the rekindling phase is the first contact with your ex. You're reestablishing communication with your ex once the no contact period is over. Now, you're going to want to start small. Don't just suddenly jump into a phone call with your ex where you start talking about your relationship in the future and all that. Don't do that. Start small. Start with maybe a simple text message, something really happy, carefree, upbeat. The goal here is just to show your ex that A, you're still around, you're doing great since the breakup, and generally show them that you're thriving and that you're happy, you're carefree. Avoid any kind of negativity in these first few contacts with your ex. Don't bring up any drama. Don't talk about the relationship. Just be happy. Be funny. Show your ex a good time. Remind them why you were so awesome and why you were together with this person for such a long period of time. Now, one of the best ways to do this, one of the best ways to reach out to your ex in this sort of small, happy, casual way after the no contact period is by text message. Now, this video is going to be a short video. I can't go into all the different types of text messages. One example, though, for this first time you're reaching out to your ex after no contact is what I call the question text. Now, this is a lot better than just saying, hey, or what's up, or something like that, which may not generate a reply. The questions text is specifically designed to, A, bring up a positive, happy memory that you and your ex shared together, and B, generate a reply. So the question text, essentially what I recommend is saying something like, hey, remember that private beach we found last summer? Do you remember which highway exit we had to take to get there? I want to take a friend, but I can't remember how to get there. Something like that where A, I'm reminding my ex the great time we had at the private beach last summer. B, I'm suggesting that I'm taking a friend there, dropping a little bit of covert jealousy. And C, I'm asking a question, so hopefully I'm going to get a reply. Now again, this is just one type of text message you can use, and obviously you'll have to customize it to your situation. But I do recommend sending something small and starting with this very carefree, happy attitude to your text message and building from there and preparing yourself for the next phase.